We're gonna do the oven poached eggs. So I have here a muffin tin. And so this is, I know like we probably won't eat 6 eggs in one sitting, but maybe you have your family's doing this with you, or maybe you're having guests over and it's just nice for everyone to eat something similar. So like everyone can have a poached egg. These are really nice. So I'm going to preheat my oven to 350. And these are also like pretty. So I know the one I did in the broth, it was just still kind of loose and kind of not all the way together, but these will for sure stay together because they're in the muffin tins. So I have a jar of tallow. You will want to grease these, and I just put a little dollop in each. And I'll just work it in with my fingers. And it doubles as a moisturizer, so that works out pretty well. Okay, and I'm just gonna show you how to rub it in because it can stick. It's easier to do it this way. And so after this, after I rub all of this in, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of water. And then I will crack the eggs. And then I will bake it for about 12 to 15 minutes. I know everyone's ovens are different, but whenever the top begins to have that kind of white cooked look over the yolk is when they're ready. And then again, you can add this to your soups or with your chicken, whatever you would like to add it to. And it's just another cool not pot wet method that we get to do that's not in a pot, but it's fun. I find it's fun to do it in something other than a pot to cook things in. Okay, here we go. One. Okay. And you don't have to do 6. Let's say you just want it for you or you and someone else. You can only you also can only do 2. That works, but the time will be shorter. It won't be the full 12 to 15. Maybe check it at about 10 or so. Set these to the side. Okay, we're heated. I'm gonna put those eggs into the oven. Okay, awesome. So I'll check them in about 10 minutes and then we'll see where we're at. I think I forgot to put a tablespoon of water into the eggs. FYI, put your tablespoon of water into your poached eggs first. I will see if I can rescue them. I'm just gonna pour a tablespoon over top. I see that my water's here unused. So I'm gonna do that and see if it'll still come out poached. I'm so sorry, y'all. The water is important. The water is what makes it poached. Okay. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna take out the eggs. And we'll take a peek at what it looks like when you add the water a little late. So there's a bit of varying degrees of doneness, and I think that's just because I added the water too late. So what we're looking for if you're doing this in the oven is how these whites are getting cooked over top. That tells you when it's done. So I did have to interrupt the time, but it would have been fine at 12 to 15 minutes. So if you're using metal, try getting a wooden spoon or a wooden fork. I have my favorite wooden fork for getting these out. I have my bowl here, and I'll go with this one. So I'm just going to gently kind of loosen it up. And I will probably need a spoon because the water's on top instead of at the bottom. Slowly transfer. Now a bit of the white has stayed, but you can easily just scoop it out. If you prefer it to be a little bit firmer, cook it longer. If you like it like this, a little jiggly, this is about 12 to 15 minutes. So oven poached eggs, put the water in after the tallow.